You're not confident because you don't have any self-esteem, not even an ounce. Okay, I found that many videos about confidence are about faking it till you make it. Well, you cannot fake confidence. Okay, what you can fake is a confident body language. Okay, standing or sitting straight, you know, with your shoulder back, keeping eye contact. That is confident body language. That is no actual confidence, because real authentic confidence comes from authentic self-esteem, and it cannot be faked. And also, every time that I watch these videos about faking confidence, I'm always thinking, in what context? Okay, because I cannot just go in a hospital with a confident body language, wearing a blouse, and be like, okay, I feel confident enough now to operate open heart surgery, right? That would be actually bazooka, crazy. Okay, so be careful with the advice that you take on the internet. Okay, instead of faking anything, you want to focus on building authentic self-esteem. Now, what is self-esteem? Is a barometer where you stand in your own esteem. Okay, a lot of us are very concerned with being liked by other people and not very concerned with being liked by ourselves, which is what we should be concerned about. Okay, so in order to like yourself, you first need to know yourself, which is going to be the first step, spending a lot of time by yourself. I've noticed that people with low self-esteem don't tend to spend a lot of time with themselves. They are very codependent. They tend to spend a lot of the time on the phone with other people when they are not hanging out with other people. And when they cannot do none of that, they're at home scrolling on TikTok, like always trying to avoid their own thoughts. And that, okay, you want to begin by setting your timer on 7 minutes and just sitting and observing your thoughts. Okay, and a lot of them are going to be negative, because people with low self-esteem tend to have a lot of negative self-talk. So, I'm stupid, I'm not very funny, I'm not very pretty. Just observe your thoughts and try not to judge them. Now, it's very important that you stick to 7 minutes, perhaps even 5 minutes, and don't go anymore, because you are not used to this, right? You don't want to overwhelm yourself. There is no need for you to set super high goals for yourself that you're not going to be able to reach. If you put that timer on 40 minutes, you're going to give up. Okay, so start small with 7 minutes and build your way up. You know, from there go to 15 minutes, etc, right? Another thing that you want to do is assess what you like and don't like. Okay, so you want on a journal to write down what you like, what don't you like, what you enjoy, what don't you enjoy. I remember that when I had low self-esteem, I didn't really know what I like and didn't like. I didn't really have a personality. I would always go along to get along. So every time that I met a friend and they're like, where do you want to go for dinner? I'm like, wherever you want to go, right? I would just follow along. Obviously, I no longer do that, but if you recognize yourself in that description, you want to end it by first finding out what you like. Okay, so write it down. And if you don't really know what you like, write down when you feel the most happy. Now, obviously, if you are never alone, you cannot know what you feel the most happy doing by yourself, but write down what you feel the most happy doing with other people. I know that for me, for example, it was going out to eat something. I really like, you know, dining out. Nowadays I do it all by myself, but back then it was always with a friend. But you could write that. Maybe it's when you're out shopping with a friend, maybe it's when you're out in a park, etc. Just write down when you feel the most happy, you know, when you are with your friends or family members. And now you want to begin by doing those things all by yourself, like the big girl that you are. Okay, so if you enjoy going shopping with a friend, instead of going with your friend and always asking her opinion about a dress, do you like it, should I get it, shouldn't I get it, people who have low self-esteem do this. This is your dress. You are going to be the one who wear it. You don't have to ask other people their opinion about it. One thing about me, I can walk with any Sarah, any Mango, and not even have to try anything. Okay, I will pick this, that, the third, take it home, and I know that it's going to fit perfectly. I know I'm not going to have to send anything back. You know, the other day I was with my mother shopping and she was like, wow, this is crazy, you just pick up random stuff and they look amazing on you and you don't have to send them back. Yes, because I know my size, I know my style, I know what fit me, and even if other people disapprove, I don't care. I have to like it. That's all that matters. Okay, I'm the one who is going to wear it. It suits me in my personal opinion, and that's law. Okay. So yeah, begin by doing the things that you enjoy with other people by yourself. Now obviously, if you think that you enjoy the most doing, like me, is going out at a restaurant and eat with somebody, I understand that this can be very, very hard to do. I would say start with lunch instead of dinner. I would say bring a book with you, you know, as a buffer, I guess, so that you can feel a little more comfortable and read, or, you know, take earphones with you so that you can listen to a podcast or YouTube video you really like. I know that mine are your favorite, right? If you're really uncomfortable, you can leave after the appetizer, but promise me to go back. Okay, you have to build this self-esteem brick by brick, piece by piece. Okay, Now, at the same time as you are doing your favorite activities by yourself instead of with friends, you also want to introspect on getting to know you. Okay, generally people who have very low self-esteem don't know themselves. They don't like themselves because they don't know themselves. For example, if you really enjoy going out to eat, you could go at lunch at a restaurant and bring a little book with you, a little notebook and a pen, and write down, you know, who do you think you are? You could write down, for example, what do you think are your flaws, what do you think are your weaknesses, what do you think are your qualities, right? And then within your flaws, find out, you know, the ones that you feel you can improve upon, the one that, you know, you're just gonna have to accept, right, etc., right? And actually work on improving upon those flaws, right? Because this is going to help you again build authentic self-esteem, which is what authentic confidence, which means being confident, feeling confident at all times, everywhere, no matter what you have on, no matter what you look like. Okay, that is how true confident people operate. Their confidence is not easily shattered by things people say about them. It's not easily shattered, you know, when somebody make a comment about their appearance or their personality. Okay, and that is what you want to build. It's not easy. It takes trials and error. Sometimes you're going to be feeling like you're taking one step forward and 2 steps back, but it's really important to build a solid self-image, solid self-esteem, which is the building block again for authentic confidence. I hope that this video is going to help all the people in the world who don't feel very confident. Unfortunately, I feel like the world is going through an epidemic of low self-esteem. So today I really wanted to bring this video to you again, even though I've filmed similar videos in the past, in order to help you if you're on that journey of, you know, just trying to find your groove again, your confidence again. One thing that I must say, a tip, is that looking good helps. Okay, looking your best helps in order to feel confident, right? If you look your best all the time, chances of you feeling confident are going to be higher. You know, when you meet somebody out in the street, you're going to feel more confident talking to them, you're going to feel more confident being seen by them than, you know, if you look kind of raggedy. So pay attention to that. I find that that does help. It is a trick that works, you know, of course, as well as a confident body language, but I feel that that is something that every video addresses, so I don't really want to, you know, spend a lot of time talking about that. I hope that this video is helpful to you. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let the girlies know, okay, what are your tips in order to feel confident. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you girls on Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Mwah.